You are listening to the Empire Exchange podcast where we talk about energy, intuition, and evolution. I'm your host, Tori. Let's build this empire together. All right. Now, how was your week last week? Did your week, was it fulfilling? If you watched last week's episode, did those things happen to you? I just want to gauge where we are here. Make sure I'm reading the right things. So today, we are obviously going to do for the week of the 24th through the 1st. All right, so we're going to dive into that in just a little bit. Now, we're going to go with my psychic reading first this week because I'm feeling guided to. Now, I'm also using the, what is this? The Modern Witch Tarot. That's what we will be using for tarot when that time comes. But definitely, as far as like psychically, I feel like this week you're building something, but you're building something like you're at the foundation of this thing. Whether that foundation is like, I don't know, building something to move forward, to building something stable, which that's kind of the theme this week, or just building something to last. Excuse me, it's 5 p.m. Oh no, sorry, it's 8 p.m. I don't know where I got 5 p.m. from. This is the earliest I've ever made a video, so that's already a step up. But definitely do think you are building here, and you're enhancing something. I am seeing a white car. You may be driving a white car. You may be getting a white car. White cars, I feel like they mean something. Hold on. It's like a white sedan. It does have a spiritual meaning. Alright, white cars generally symbolize a spiritual call to embrace purity, clarity, and a fresh new start in your life journey. So, once again, I feel like you're building something here. Yeah, you're building something, and something is new. I don't know, like for some of you, it could be a new job or a new career. That's literally what it says right here. Well, you're just on the path to abundance here. Okay, let's actually get into the actual like astrology report. Okay, so the big theme: stability first, then expansion next. Like I said, there's a building energy here, like an opening towards something brand new. On the 24th to the 26th, I hope y'all can hear me. It looks like y'all can. Okay, on the 24th to the 26th, we're having a grounded focus and patience. This is very Taurus-y energy. Welcome to Taurus season. Very Taurus-y energy. It brings like steady progress, a little bit of focus here. Desire for, comfort and stability. So with this, you may feel a little bit less rushed. I also wrote down more focus and practical matters. This is good for budgeting, financial planning, organizing, and even just, strengthening your commitments. From the 27th to the 28th, we have subtle shifts in mental activity. Energy builds when you're more mentally active. There might be more communication. There might be ideas flowing. Curiosity increases. Okay. This actually transitions you from like slow earth energy to more lighter social energy. So it gives more of like a Gemini energy, but it's still Taurus season, so it's very grounded. This is good for like conversations, networking, with a brainstorming, those type of things. Now, the 29th to the 1st, this is where momentum, like forward movement and opportunity happens. Like your momentum starts to build. You're once again, you're building again. There's something that you're building here. You're feeling more confident. You're feeling more yourself. Your ideas are flowing. Property and stability just happens. Now we're going to dive into love a little bit. Now later in the week, We have early in the week, we have stability, grounding, and calm. When it comes to midweek, communication improves, and later in the week, connection deepens on progresses. If you're in a relationship that you actually enjoy. Now, the mantra for love is, does this feel secure and worth investing in? All right, now, when it comes to love, you're gonna have some very strong connections. They're gonna deepen slowly, or feel safe and consistent. If it's the wrong connections, it's gonna fade without drama. Sometimes people just need to go. Sometimes people need to go. Now, as far as your career, I have early in your career, like early week, financial focus. Later in the week, or midweek, ideas and communication. Later in the week, movement and opportunity. All right, now that's good for like building routines, saving or investing, planning long-term moves, or even practical nature, practical like energy towards steps moving forward. All right, now the mantra, and I'm gonna try to remember because I didn't remember last week after I said I was gonna try to remember. I build steadily and move forward with intention. I build steadily and move forward with intention. Like I said, I think this week is all about building. Whether you're building a business, whether you're building a relationship, there's something about building brick by brick here. I'm seeing, well, I guess we're doing this again. I'm seeing like I'm seeing Elmer Fudd. I don't know if that's a thing for somebody. Don't know why Elmer Fudd's here, but I'm speaking like him. But you're building brick by brick. He's laying bricks down. But also, what does that mean? I don't know. Maybe somebody looks like Elmer Fudd, which if you do, I'm sorry, bro. Maybe you like a man that looks like Elmer Fudd, which once again, if you do, I'm sorry, bro. Elmer Fudd's crazy to love. But you never know. Okay, spirits, let's get down to some tarot here. Actually, I have a couple different things I'm going to add this week. Number one is going to be my Psychic Tarot deck. I think we're going to add these every week now. So let's actually see what these say for the overall theme of the week, tarot-wise. Spirit guide, angel guides, ancestors, please give us clarity, give us strength. I saw the spiritual union card. I don't think it's going to come out, but I did see it. Choose wisely. Once again, choices, decisions. I do think that you are going to be facing some sort of choice this week that is going to impact the future. Now, this choice is something small. It's not like it's massive or anything, but it's definitely something that like you're going to actually have to think about. Let's be real here. You're going to actually have to think about this choice. What else we got, Spirit? Patience and planning decided to show itself. But let's see if it comes out. We have Shadow. I think this week is also about you moving past those negative aspects of things. Now the Shadow card. Isn't 18 the Moon card, if I'm not mistaken? See, now I gotta go take a look. When I think of shadows, I do think of you having to move past XV111 18. Yep, that's the Moon card. Things, okay, so that makes sense because it's the Moon card. Things that are in the dark eventually come to light. I feel like for you, if you feel like you're in the dark about something, it's coming to light for you. I'm also seeing money, so somebody might be getting a lot of money next week, like a lot of money, but I am seeing it. All right, Spirit, what else do we got here? Let's get some tarot to back all this up. Like I said, things that are in the dark are coming to light. This could be a conversation for some of you. For others of you, this could be like, if you feel like you're not progressing, you genuinely are. It's just some things have to bubble up to the surface in order for you to understand why things are happening the way they're happening. We start with judgment. Judgment, judgment, judgment. I love that because all that's saying to me is that divine intervention, divine movement. Also, too, I might be mistaken here, but the flag that she's holding looks very English. I think it's the actual like England flag. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, please do. You could be in England, you could be going to England, you could be sailing to England, you could get an offer from somebody who has some English heritage. We also have the High Priestess. Those two cards automatically give me like, you know, something is coming. Something that divine has been pushing in your face is actually showing up. This could be a person for some of you. This could honestly just be, it's kind of just be you knowing or using your intuition to make that choice. There's a lot about light and dark here. A lot about you working with those aspects of yourself in order to move forward. We have the devil. The devil. Remember, the devil is always about things that happen in darkness. Now, for some people, this is addictions. For other people, this is you recognizing a specific connection isn't for you. Those type of things. Ooh, we have the King of Wands and we have Temperance. This is you taking control. This is you. Oh wait, there's another one. And the King of Swords. Wow, I didn't know the King of Swords was also there. This is you seeing the balance here, taking control, and finding clarity. There's something about clarity. I'm seeing a lot of butterflies too. Butterflies could be significant for you. You might even see a butterfly. I'm seeing a monarch butterfly specifically. I'm actually gonna look that up and see what that means. Transformation, rebirth, and resilience. Sorry, I'm gonna move this camera over a little bit and move it down a smidge. There we go. I do like that angle a lot better. I was feeling kind of head cut off. So I do think you're going through a specific transformation here. There's a transformation that you are going through, the transformation that you are completing, and it's gonna carry a lot of confidence over. I do think that early in the week you might even have doubts on something, or you might be obsessed with something. This could be a person, place, or thing. So could be one of those things. But I don't. Could be an idea, but follow your intuition. I think the more you follow your intuition this week, the better off everything's gonna play out for you. And now I'm seeing a specific person, but I don't talk to him like that. Some of these cards fell. Hold on. Whoop. And I can't get it clearly. Okay, here we go. So I have on this new bodysuit. And let's say it works, but I also cannot breathe. So if I seem like I'm out of breath, I probably am. Just let me look at these real quick. Okay. All right, we're not going to take them because they fell out onto the floor, but I'm going to take them into account. Oh. All right, Spirit, why is judgment here? Why is judgment here, Spirit? Please give us confirmation on why judgment is here. Whoop, we have two. We have the Nine of Swords and we have the Six of Wands. For some of you, this is moving to a better place. This is conversation. For others of you, this is an opportunity. You might be getting some sort of opportunity, some sort of, I don't know, for some of you, love might be coming in your way. But I do think there's some sort of movement forward or progress in a situation that you've been wanting progress in. Spirit, why is High Priestess here? High Priestess, Spirit. Ace of Cups. Now, for some of you, this is a relationship. For others of you, I think you have an emotional new start coming. Very few of this could also be birth or like pregnancy. But I do think you're having some sort of emotional new start coming. An offer that leads to some sort of restart, some sort of rebirth. Why is the double here, Spirit? Why is the double here? Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're resisting something. Whether it's change, whether it's an old habit that you know you need to kick, you're resisting something. And then why do we have this grouping here, Spirit? Why is this grouping here, Spirit? Let's get 2 cards though, Spirit. Yep, and we got 2. We have the Ace of Swords and we have the Star card. I have to cover the vajayjay because you got hair on it. Here's the thing, is the Star card's always about hope. And the Ace of Swords is about a new idea, communication. You have 3 aces because you have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom here. About hope. There's some sort of opportunity that's coming your way. Now, this opportunity can be coming from a person. I'm specifically seeing a water sign it could be coming from. But this opportunity is going to open up so much more for you that you didn't really expect. You also have the Lover's card on the bottom. So I do think there could be love for a lot of you, but it could also be a major decision. I'm actually going to get one more, Spirit. Can you give me one more? One more to clarify this entire spread for next week. The Death card. And something that I have said is what the Death card represents. Rebirth. Yeah. You have to essentially murder something for something new to begin. And I think that Death card is kind of that nail in the coffin here. There's a rebirth coming. A rebirth of life. And I say of life because I definitely see it as far as like something new is arising. But in order to bring in the new, you cannot resist the old. There's something that you are resisting that you need to let go of. Whether it is a person, whether it is an idea, whether it is a thought process, whether it is whether it's your own ego. Once you let go of that, things are moving in. And they're moving in fast. They're moving in fast. Let's get some crystals here. What do we got, Spirit? Give me some crystal action here. What do we have? What do we have? Oop, one turned over. What was it? Or did it not turn over? I guess not. That's crazy. I literally saw it turn over. Purpose. Life purpose, to be specific. I do think you're falling into your life purpose. You may not know what that is quite yet, but you're definitely falling into it. Next week is definitely going to give you more of an idea of what that is. Meditate was on the bottom. You may need to meditate. I know I need to. I just got to find actual time to do so. Like, I don't have time. I don't know why I'm saying that. spiritual awakening. You might be going through a specific spiritual awakening for your life purpose right now. I do feel like you are going through something that you probably don't think is a spiritual awakening, but it's totally a spiritual awakening, babes. Get used to it because it is. Shine. Yes, there's something about whatever you're doing next week, take action on it because you're about to shine in a way you didn't expect to shine. It's like you're being discovered. I mean, I've been talking about this for a while. It's like you're being discovered. So you might be discovered. If you do something lovely, you might be discovered. What is it, the ninth house? Yes, ninth house, exploration, ruled by Sagittarius. Could be Sagittarius involved. Could have that in your chart. But I do think you're exploring here. Some of you, like I said, England is very specific here. I don't know if you're going to England. Titanic also is super significant for some reason. Like I'm seeing the Titanic, which, if I'm not mistaken, left from England to go to America. Or I'm sorry, that's in the UK, not England. The UK. I don't know where in the UK, but I think that's where it left from. Yeah, I'm seeing an environment change, a shift towards something financial here. We have two cards about shine. And Leo here. Leo rising. You could be a Leo, sun, moon, or rising. Hey sis. Hey bro. But definitely I feel like there's an element of like confidence. There's an element of just showing your personality. Once you do that, things are going to change. We have retrograde, and that's a review. Yeah, I think you're in a review period right now. You're doing some healing, you're in a review period, but here's the thing is that eventually you got to come out of that. 515 can be very significant because I have the numbers 5 and I have the number 15, so we'll have to see what happens that week. 515, I'm gonna write that down. It can be very significant. And we have journey, and I think I've talked a lot about going on a journey recently. I think you are on a spiritual journey here, a journey that you really didn't expect to be on, but you are on it anyway. But you know, definitely when it comes to you, this journey is so you coded that it can't be for anybody else. It can't be for anybody else. You got some sort of magical ending. But here's the thing, in order to get to the ending, you still have to go through all the mess. Trust me, I don't want to do it either. But you still got to go through it. Drink your water. Somebody might be lacking some water. Somebody may get a message. I just got one. You may get one. Okay, so we're gonna get some what the tea cards. Sometimes they match the reading, sometimes they don't. But if you're a nosy body Gemini, like I am, you want to know what the hell. You want to be nosy a little bit. So let's see what we got for what's the tea cards. Spirit, what do we got for what's the tea for the week of the 24th to the 1st? We have 4, and I'm going to take these 4 and pull a couple more. We have hooks. We have an offer. We have karmic friends. This is all over the place. And we have digging dirt. Now, with those, some of you may be getting an offer to go somewhere next week, and it could be an offer to go somewhere that you know you might actually enjoy. Some of you could get an offer on a date here, a little coffee date. That's what I'm saying. Something about karmic friends and digging dirt is a little interesting now. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing, but I also don't think it's a great thing. You might meet somebody karmic. You might just have a friend that low key is in competition with you. We all have that friend. I just got rid of mine, so. Actually, I didn't really get rid of her. She's still a fat bitch. She's still around, but she's not in my energy anymore. Sorry, I had to say it. Maybe, hopefully, Opus Clip gets this clip, and I can actually post it because, girl, fuck you. And you know who you are, you fat bitch. Like I'm not sitting here 200 pounds. Still less than you, ho. Anyway, because I just took that in a whole different direction. What else, Spirit? What else we got for with the tea? We have scaredy tactics. Somebody's playing chess, not checkers, and I need you to play checkers. I need you to play checkers. It's giving that this offer that you get may not be the best offer, but you're definitely gonna be interested. Some of you, we have a girl fight, we have catching a case. Some of you may be involved in a situation where somebody just ain't it. You may, I'm gonna be honest, it says sexual infestations and infections, sexual disease or rash, etc. You might want to wrap it up. Somebody here is giving you karmic friends, digging dirt. Yes, you might want to wrap it up. It's giving very much to somebody you may meet, may take you on a date, and you may sleep with them. Remember, though, the sleeping with them is not going to work out the way you planned it. There might be a girlfriend, too. You might end up having to fight somebody. I really hope not. If you got to fight somebody next week, I don't know what to tell you because I can't help you. Well, I can. Just let me know. I got you. All right, let's get some advice. What do we got for advice, Spirit? Reveal what needs to be seen. Like I said, there's something that you need to do. And it's the fear of doing it, I think, is the reason why you haven't done it. But once you let go of that fear and just start doing the thing, then I think everything's going to fall into place for you. It's like if you're a content creator, but you're afraid to put out content. That's stopping you from being a efficient content creator. We have be real and honor your feelings. Yes. Be real. Be real with the things that are around you, but also honor your feelings. It's okay to take time for yourself every now and then. I saw a video or a post where it said it's okay for thugs to cry. It is, unless you're Cancer. If you're a Cancer male, you're not allowed to cry because you'll kill somebody. But yes. And we have keep your heart open. Attuned to the divine. Yep. So remember, I want everybody to remember this. You manifest from the heart. So as long as you keep your heart open and keep the faith that everything is going to be well, wonderful, and beautiful, nothing can go wrong. But if you don't keep that, then almost everything could go wrong. By the way, I'm not sure how I feel about this hair, so be nice. Either way, that's... Oh, I have dice. Okay, we have the South Node. We have Taurus. And we have the 4th house. 4th house is about your foundations. It's about, like I said, building foundations. Home. Taurus is about stability. It's about creating stability, cultivating something for that stability. And then you have the South Node. So with the South Node, as you feel like for you specifically, now this could be in for anybody I'm watching. Remember, take what resonates for you. The South Node to me gives very much, don't let the past of whatever this is stop you from your future. You're creating something massive. You're creating something that will benefit you and your family for the future. So don't sell yourself short. I'm hearing don't cut your nose off to spite your face. I haven't heard that in years. So there's definitely that. Now, I think that's everything. 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 Okay. Well, with that, oh, thank you for listening to the Empire Exchange podcast. If I gave you a haha, if you um if you found something interesting or beautiful, or if I resonated with you on a deep level, leave a comment. Let's start some dialogue in the comments, as well as don't forget to follow all of my socials at Empire Exchange Pod currently. When that changes, I will let you know. But definitely don't hesitate to follow me there. Now, you can also book a private reading at my Instagram. It's probably the easiest place for now until I get Patreon fixed and done up. All right. As I always state, is that everything? Oh, stay beautiful, stay bold to this beautiful person that you are. And once again, as I always say, stay divine and stay royal.